Hello, hello. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? Hello, hello. I'm Kat Hiskey, owner of the Weave Buddy. How are you guys doing? I'm going to write down here. Preparing your... Hello, hello. Preparing your... Okay, bald wig making doll heads. Doll heads for the Weave Buddy Hero class. Okay, guys, I just wanted to get on and share how I prepare my doll heads for my Weave Buddy Hero classes and how I ask my students to prepare them. So on Amazon, they have these bald wig making doll heads that are, where's the camera? I need to look at the camera. Doll heads that are for making wigs. But I like to use those wig making doll heads to inject hair, which this is not hair, not anymore. I used to inject synthetic braids. Now I inject 1/4 inch elastic. This one's really soft, so it's real easy for the needle to go through. Some people ask me, what's 1/4 inch elastic? This is 1/4 inch elastic. So you get online on Amazon and you look for 1/4 inch black elastic, okay, or white or whatever you want. I use black. The braids look more real. And that's what I use to prepare my doll heads. Also, dressmaking pins. Dressmaking pins. See how small they are? All right? Dressmaking pins. I use that. Hello, hello. To insert onto the 1/4 inch elastic and onto the wig making bald doll head. Another wonderful thing that I think is vital so that your wonderful little index finger doesn't get sore is the thimble. So you just place the dressmaking pins along, creating your braid pattern that you're used to doing on your customers. Now, this whole class is for, alopecia customers or for protecting the edges, okay? So you're not gonna have this hair up in the front because we want to simulate balding, okay, at the hairline. We want to simulate balding. Now, this particular doll head I'm doing for the Debbie, but we have other balding situations that, okay, all of my dolls are full right now of stuff. But, for example, this one I gave it a balding pattern. No, I didn't. I have somewhere, say for example, if I'm using the Reina Victoria, usually it's bald right here. For some reason, I must have taken this one. It was the emergency thing. But there are different hair loss patterns that I do on my dolls. This one is the hair loss for left and right hair loss, and usually that one is going to be for our Moana. The Moana is for mohawk pattern baldness. See, here's one that I did for the female pattern baldness, and I had applied a Victoria. I did a sample of the Victoria. Hello, hello. So my class now, I teach from beginning to intermediate level of how to use the Weave Buddy on hairline hair loss, and now on hairline and crown for female pattern baldness. We do touch a little also on hairline, crown, and nape, 50 to 70% hair loss. We do touch on that, but that advanced class is going to be in person when I do the Weave Buddy boot camp, and I've told several of you about it. I'm hoping that it can take place in January. It's been tough. Guys, I'm having an asthma attack. It's been tough, so have had to cancel a lot of things. Airlines are not recommending flights, not airlines, but the businesses, the hotels and stuff like that. So now I'm kind of like in the air about traveling, but I'm really hoping that by January, you guys out there will be comfortable to fly into San Diego, California, and we can do some Weave Buddy boot camp. And again, the Weave Buddy boot camp is going to be for those of you who have already taken my virtual Weave Buddy class from beginning. It goes from beginning, and I take you all the way through intermediate. Your kit will come with $500 worth of salon product, which includes 3 hairline protectors and some hairline and crown, and 1 hairline, crown, and nape protector. So you'll be set for any type of hair loss situation, and you can, being a student or a graduated student of mine, you can also call me for advice if you're not sure which piece to use, and or you can call me anytime anyway. But if being a graduated student, I will take some extra time for my Weave Buddy heroes to help them get through like a crunch, when they're having when they have someone that has a lot of hair loss, and if they feel like they might have tackled a little bit too much, I'm here to help out, and we can usually resolve any problem. But see, so right now what I'm doing is I'm injecting dressmaker pins onto this wig making doll head with 1/4 inch elastic, and the 1/4 inch elastic acts as a as braids, okay, as the braids. Nowadays, I find that they come through the pins, and it's kind of messy, and you have to keep redoing it and redoing it. With the elastic, it's cleaner, so I like to use the elastic. As far as you say, why not use cosmetology dolls? I find that the cosmetology dolls are not real looking, and I tell my students that when you make your practice doll head the most real and the most believable, by the time you're done with my class, you'll be able to show your customers what you've learned and what you've done. they ain't gonna wanna have that done if you're like showing them this, doll head with some big old thick nasty looking hair that never braids right, never looks right, and you can't even do like a real hair loss braiding pattern unless you shave it, and even when you shave it, it looks horrible. You want to have it presentable. Present your customers with something professional, something nice, and then you want to make Miss Cat proud as well. And when I can see your work, I can see your work more clearly when you have made, prepared these practice doll heads as I'm asking you to do them. It does take time, but then you know what? They're there, and like I said, you have a nice professional setup for when you are showing your customers, what you've learned and what you want to do for them. Do you see what I'm saying? Hello, hello, hello. How are you? So I recommend that if you're going to take my class, please set up your doll heads. Have at least 2 doll heads, one with one with hairline loss, and then one with hairline and crown loss. It will be completely worth it. These wig making doll heads are no more than $20 on Amazon. Okay, these pins you can get a thing of 1,000 for about $8 or $9 on Amazon. And this elastic is 200 yards. This one is. Heck, I'll send you some free elastic with your kit if you don't want to buy, a roll of elastic. You see what I'm saying? But definitely, the more professional these doll heads look, the easier for you it is to explain to your customers what you've learned, and the easier it is for you to take my class and learn. Because sometimes when the doll heads are not right, and they're not braided right, and the hair is too thick, and the weave buddy doesn't fall right on it, because it's not designed for those kind of doll heads. It's designed for real human heads. These are the closest you get to real human heads. The shape and everything, they've gotten so good with it. The cosmetology dolls for cosmetology school, they are just that. They need to stay in cosmetology school, not in Miss Cat's class. I don't like them. I don't want them. Don't want them in my class. I don't want to deal with them. So when I do get new students, they always get some kind of video talking about, how to make the doll heads or what to get and all that stuff. And if you still don't get it, call me, refer to me. If you're taking my class and you still don't understand, why you have to do this or what this is all about, I'll explain in more detail. If you don't, then I'm going to assume that you understood my instructions and my directions. So, see, I am creating this braid pattern, simulating a braid pattern. Okay, this is for hairline hair loss. This is going to be for a full weave with no parts. Okay, and that the full weave with no parts is the Debbie. The Debbie is for full weave with no parts. And if you could remember Designing Bangs, DB, Debbie Designing Bangs, I give my pieces acronyms to help you remember. I try. Sometimes I just want a specific name, especially on my queens. But on these, the hairline protector ones, they all have an acronym that has, it has a double meaning. So Debbie Designing Bangs, and it's for basically no parts. We have the Mariposa, which is MP, middle parts, okay? We have the Patty, which is for parting, PT, Patty, parting at the crown area. Later on, we also came up with the Stephanie. That's one is SP, side part, Stephanie, side part. We came up with the Coco. Coco is center coverage because it's for tapered weaves. Also the Ashika, A section of hair out. So it's for 3-inch leave out, Ashika. We have the Maxine. So the Maxine is a mix between tapered and full. So I named it Maxine. I like that name, and I thought it'd be easy to remember. A mix. Maxine is a mix between tapered and full. And the BB was originally when box braids and was around, and it still is around, but now it's more crochet styles, you know, so now they're doing more crochet styles. So basically the BB is for crochet styles, box braids, braid buddy, okay? It's the braid buddy for braids, but it's also now for crochet styles. It works really well for that. But see, here you go. Once you have created your design, go in and fill in some of those. Don't leave them, you know, too open. So go in and fill in so that it could be about a 1/2 inch apart. That will really secure when you are when you're sewing. That will really stay in place and keep it secured. So don't be lazy and fill in all of the gaps so that it's nice and about 1/2 inch spaced, okay? Take your time to really do this on both of your doll heads that you're going to use in my class. And I will later show you guys a pattern for the female pattern baldness, okay? Until we meet again, this is Miss Cat, owner of the Weave Buddies, signing out. Peace, love. And so now once you're done, just push all the little pins in and she's ready to rock and roll for the class, okay? All right, take care. Love you. Mwah.